babe, I am so excited to talk to you about chakras today, but before we get into the information, I wanted to share that this is an exclusive snippet from my Quantum Evolution Academy. The reason that I put this program together in the first place is because people are always asking me, how do I access my Akashic records? How do I heal my inner children? How do I expand my spiritual gifts and live into my soul mission? How do I become a forefront leader in consciousness expansion? How do I do the things that you do? Okay, with my psychic and channeling abilities and being able to access people's different timelines or their past lives, if you will, and things that are deep within their Akashic records. And there's a lot of different layers to that. How I got there on my journey, working on my central nervous system and processing my emotions, working on self-concept and chakras and inner child healing, learning about how time's not linear, parallel lives, quantum manifestation, soul contracts, karmic lessons, learning about the Akashic records themselves, healing trauma and PTSD, working on my confidence and self-esteem and accountability and determination and my leadership abilities. That's what this program is. It's helping you have a complete identity shift and access higher states of consciousness as we move into this new earth paradigm. It's giving you all the tools and resources you need and a very easy way to understand and implement into your life. We are currently in a round right now, and oh my gosh, it is so much fun. Everybody is experiencing these big celebratory wins from the things that they are learning and implementing into their lives, and I would love to see you in the next round. And so if you'd like to learn more, you can check the description box below, and let's go ahead and jump into what are the chakras. Welcome to harmonizing our heart chakra. This chakra is located in the center of our chest and near our heart area, and you can see up here in the diagram, associated with the color green, which symbolizes growth, harmony, and balance. It's also sometimes associated with the color pink, representing love and compassion. This is our I love chakra. The element is associated with air. It's all about space, freedom, openness, like the sky. It's the door to our inner temple, our soul, and the infinite part of ourselves. The meaning of this chakra, it's the center of love, compassion, and emotional healing. It governs our ability to give and receive love unconditionally, to feel empathy and compassion for others. Developmental stage. During teenage years and early adulthood, we are exploring what it means to love and be loved by family, chosen family, friends, and romantic partners. We learn about empathy, compassion, and kindness in our interactions with others. As adolescents, we start to understand the importance of friendship and familial bonds. We learn to appreciate the love and support of our family members and the value of loyal friendships. These relationships teach us about trust and the importance of being there for one another. In early adult years, we continue to deepen our understandings of love as we navigate romantic relationships. But it's not just about finding a partner, it's about learning to love ourselves and others unconditionally. We are figuring out how to express ourselves, set boundaries, and how to show up authentically in relationships. And I just want to make a side note here as I was talking about unconditional love. Okay, that does not mean that we need to let people just treat us any type of way. Okay, we want to be in relationships, whether that's romantic or with our chosen family or our friends, where there is mutual understanding and respect. It's totally okay to have different values and beliefs. That helps us learn and grow and evolve as a community and a collective. Unconditional love with people who are in alignment with you, with your vibration and frequency, is not the same as if we are with somebody who is combative or has traumatized us or is gaslighting and manipulative. Okay. In those cases, like from a higher level perspective, of course, we can still show people love and compassion and empathy because we never know what they've been through. Not that that's an excuse, because people need to heal what's going on in their lives, okay? But that also means that we don't always have to spend time and energy with said persons. But we can realize from a higher perspective, we are all one, and we need to all support one another in the ways that we can. Sometimes as you supporting yourself and not participating in those type of relationships, because people need to learn their own lessons. So as I'm saying unconditional love, I don't want that to be interpreted as, oh, well, I just need to always turn the other cheek and, We need to use intuition discernment within the context of relationships with others. Or even with your relationship with yourself. Like, you can show yourself unconditional love even though you may have a lot of shame and guilt or regrets or things of the past, shoulda, woulda, couldas. Like, that's really heavy stuff sometimes. But you can still look through all of those filters deep down in your soul and understand that you are a beautiful being of light, especially here, okay, and going through this course. Like, you're very self-aware and wanting the best for yourself and the community and collectives and people in your life. That is unconditional love. Okay? Seeing yourself in that true lens. And are there things that we can work on and heal and grow and get better at and mitigate our relationships in better ways? Absolutely. Okay. So when we're talking about unconditional love, though, it is coming from that higher level perspective of that is all that there is. Anything else is distortions. Okay. Filter lenses that have either been placed from religion or culture or society or some type of programming, generational trauma, ancestral trauma. But if you back it all the way up to source, unity, consciousness, and love. Okay, that is the answer. That is the key. Unconditional love. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I just wanted to make sure that I said all of those things. Okay, so overall, the heart chakra's developmental stage is about embracing love in all forms. It's about learning to cultivate love, kindness, and compassion in your interactions with others, whether they're romantic partners, family members, or friends. It's a journey of self-discovery and connection that shapes who you are and how you relate to the world around you. Physical symptoms that one can experience with an imbalanced heart chakra. This may manifest as physical heart issues such as palpitations, irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure, or heart-related conditions like angina or heart diseases. The heart chakra is closely located to the lungs and the respiratory system. Imbalances may lead to respiratory issues such as shortness of breath, asthma, allergies, or respiratory infections. Our heart chakra governs circulation in the body. Imbalances may result in poor circulation, cold extremities, or conditions related to blood flow, such as varicose veins. The heart chakra is connected to the thymus gland, which plays a role in our immune function. And so imbalances can weaken the immune system, making individuals more susceptible to infections, allergies, or autoimmune disorders. The heart chakra is located in the center of our chest, but imbalances can also affect the surrounding areas, leading to tension, tightness, or pain in the shoulders or upper back. Associated with the breasts and chest area, imbalances may manifest as breast tenderness or cysts. And that's regardless of gender. Those things can affect anyone. Emotions related to the heart chakra, such as grief or emotional stress, can impact our digestion. It can contribute to indigestion, heartburn, or stomach ulcers. Imbalances can also disrupt our sleep patterns, leading to insomnia, restless sleep, or frequent waking up during the night. Energetic symptoms. Imbalances may lead to a feeling of being closed off or guarded in relationships. Individuals may struggle to connect with others on an emotional level, leading to feelings of isolation or loneliness. The heart chakra also governs empathy and compassion. An imbalance might result in the lack of empathy towards others, making it difficult to understand or relate to their emotions and experiences. Forgiveness is a hallmark of a balanced chakra. Individuals with imbalances may struggle to forgive themselves or others for past hurts, leading to resentment, bitterness, or grudges. In contrast, some individuals may overcompensate by giving too much of themselves in relationships. They may neglect their own needs in favor of others, leading to feelings of depletion or resentment. An imbalanced heart chakra may result in heightened emotional sensitivity, and individuals may be triggered by emotional stimuli, leading to mood swings, emotional outbursts, or feelings of overwhelm. Imbalances may lead to a fear of rejection or abandonment, causing individuals to avoid vulnerability or intimacy in relationships. Healthy boundaries are important for maintaining balanced relationships. Individuals with imbalances may struggle to set boundaries, leading to codependent or unhealthy relationship dynamics. The heart chakra governs self-love and self-acceptance. Imbalances may result in a lack of self-love or self-worth, leading to negative self-talk, low self-esteem, or self-critical behavior. An imbalanced heart chakra may lead to a feeling of disconnection from oneself or others or the world around them. Individuals may feel out of touch with their emotions or disconnected from their sense of purpose or belonging. Imbalances may manifest as difficulty expressing love or affection towards oneself or others, leading to a sense of emotional numbness or detachment. What does it feel like to have a balanced heart chakra? It radiates unconditional love and compassion towards oneself and others, fostering deep connections and understanding. Embracing forgiveness liberates the heart, allowing for profound healing and growth, and paving the way for greater joy and fulfillment. Okay, we're going to talk about forgiveness really quick because I think that's important. There are a lot of ideas about needing to forgive people no matter what happens. And again, use your intuition and discernment with the things that I'm about to share because these are my opinions and my perspectives, what I have seen from my life. There have been some really heavy and traumatic things that have happened to me that I don't know necessarily that I can forgive the person for. On a grander, higher scale, maybe because, sometimes we soul contract to go through certain experiences to help us grow and evolve. And then other times I think just some really negative things happen. Okay, it is part of life. And what I have found is offering myself forgiveness of sometimes not being aware of why I got into those situations in the first place or feeling like it's my fault. I'm going to tear up right now. I'm giving myself forgiveness for not knowing or being a part of behavioral patterns since childhood and teenage years. Like, I needed that for me. Okay, that brings me a lot of peace inside. And sometimes forgiveness to self isn't always the answer either. Sometimes forgiveness is saying that there is a fault there, but if it's something that you had no control over or power over and it happened to you, instead of forgiveness, unconditional love is really what we need. And saying, I'm embracing you inner children and you inner teens for the things that have happened in our life, and I don't need forgiveness from you. We don't need forgiveness from self. We just need all-encompassing love, and for you to know that it is okay that we went through these things. It's not okay. Okay. but it's okay that we have felt shame and guilt and regret, or felt however that we're feeling, but I want you to know that these things are not your faults, and so I'm meeting you with unconditional love from me. And the reason I'm saying this is because sometimes I've had inner children and teens that are trying to make up for things that have happened in the past to me. I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need to give you forgiveness. Okay, I want to give you love. Okay, I don't care I do care, but I don't care about those things that happened in the past. Those are done with. Okay, even if they're things that you feel guilty over, we're a new person today. We get to make new choices. We get to choose the timelines that we want to be on and the identity that we're expressing of self. And we learned lessons. And that is a space for us moving forward to do better in the future. But we have to learn and grow through these challenges that we experience. Even if it's of our own doing, that's not who we are today. We can choose to be a new identity in any moment and meet ourselves with radical, unconditional love. That is going to serve us in a better capacity than holding all of the shameful and guilty feelings within. So just some different perspectives. Not saying forgiveness isn't beautiful. That's great. There have been many times where I have forgiven people in my life, and it has just taken a huge way, like my mother, for example, of like the abandonment things that I've had to work through with her. Like, that brought me a lot of peace and solace and just took a huge weight off. Okay, but I also don't necessarily always agree with saying that we need to forgive everyone for everything. Sometimes that's something that you need to find peace within yourself on. And then other times, like I said, you can look at it from a bigger, grander scale of we're all each other experiencing ourselves and learning and growing as a collective. So from that higher level, can you forgive people for things? Absolutely. Wherever you are at on your journey is okay. We just need to know that begrudgments and resentment is very heavy and dense. And so we need to find and cultivate that peace within ourselves. Even if it doesn't mean forgiveness for the other person, we can still express love to them, as far as I hope that they figure their stuff out. Okay, I hope that that person gets to a place where they can love themselves so unconditionally that they are not hurting anyone else moving forward. Just want to offer some different perspectives and different understandings on that. Use your own intuition and discernment when you're listening to what I'm saying or what anybody else is saying as well. The different stages on my journey, depending on how close I was to that PTSD and trauma, I looked at forgiveness and peace and understanding in many different lenses, and one was not necessarily right or wrong. It was just where I was at in life, and that is okay too. Back to our regular scheduling program again. A balanced heart chakra celebrates the interconnectedness of all beings, nurturing a sense of unity, empathy, and belonging. The heart chakra thrives in a state of balanced generosity, where giving and receiving love, care, and support flow freely and abundantly, enriching both the giver and the receiver. Harmony permeates the balanced heart chakra, fostering peace, balance, and serenity within oneself and relationships with others. An open heart chakra imbalances vulnerability as a strength, allowing for authentic emotional expression and deep connections without fear or reservation. When our heart chakra is balanced, the harmonious energy you emit in your auric field often attracts animals and bugs who sense the peace and compassion you radiate. Gratitude illuminates the heart, opening it to the abundance and blessings in life and nurturing a profound sense of joy, contentment, and fulfillment. Self-limiting beliefs that can come up if you have an imbalanced heart chakra. I am not worthy of love. I cannot trust others. I must sacrifice my own needs so others will love me. I have to hold on to past hurts. I am alone in this world. I am responsible for other people's happiness. I am better off alone. I need to be perfect to be loved. I must conform to others' expectations of me. Conversely, when we have a balanced and open heart chakra, some affirmations that we can believe of self in our reality. I am love. I find love everywhere I go. I welcome love with open arms. I have wonderful and supportive friends. I attract trusting and loving relationships. The more love I give, the more I receive. I love the relationship I have with myself. Ways to balance our heart chakra. Practicing heart-centered meditation focused on feelings of love and compassion. Enveloping you, your family, chosen family, children, pets, community, friends, and the world in a warm green energy. You can practice heart-opening yoga poses such as camel pose, bridge pose, and fish pose. You can spend time in nature surrounded by the healing energy of the earth with the luscious, green, vibrant energy. You can walk barefoot on the grass, hug trees, smell flowers, say hello to the bees, immerse yourself in the beauty of the natural world. Nurture healthy relationships with loved ones based on mutual respect, trust, and open communication. Surround yourself with people who uplift you on your journey. We are the accumulation of the top 5 people that we hang out with the most. Okay, so we need to make sure that these are nurturing relationships who are bringing positivity into our lives. Listening to dolphin songs or sounds of nature, such as ocean waves or bird songs, can have a calming and uplifting effect on the heart chakra. Dolphin sounds are often associated with joy, playfulness, and harmony, helping to align your energy with the vibration of love and compassion. Aromatherapy offers powerful support for the heart chakra through working with essential oils like rose, jasmine, and lavender. Crystals such as rose quartz. Remember, we talked about how the heart chakra can be represented by pink energy, not just green energy. Green aventurine, rhodonite, and malachite are known for their ability to support heart healing. We are at our discovery assignment, so we're going to get out our journal and ask ourselves the following questions. What are 5 things that I love about myself? In what areas in life do I shy away from intimacy or vulnerability? And remember, intimacy doesn't always mean necessarily sexual energies. It can also be the closeness that we have in a variety of relationships in our life. What does it mean to put my own needs and feelings first? What qualities do I look for in others that help me feel safe and connected? Let's do some EFT tapping to bring harmonization to our heart chakra. And so we're going to start on the top of our head here, and I'm going to say the affirmations, and you can repeat after me. Love is all around me. It is everywhere I go. Love is all around me. It is everywhere I go. And we'll move to the middle of our forehead. My life is filled with health and happiness. My life is filled with health and happiness. And we'll move to the sides of our temples here. I choose to be kind to myself. I choose to be kind to myself. And we'll go underneath our eyes. Love connects me with the source of life. Love connects me with the source of life. And underneath our nose, my ability to love is infinite. My ability to love is infinite. And we'll move to our chin. I am kind, generous, and compassionate. I am kind, generous, and compassionate. And underneath our collarbones, I embrace nurturing and supportive relationships. I embrace nurturing and supportive relationships. And we'll go on our ribs here. I am filled with gratitude for my wonderful life. I am filled with gratitude for my wonderful life. And we'll move to our first karate chop here. It is a blessing to be me. It is a blessing to be me. move to our next karate chop here. My heart is open to loving vibrations. My heart is open to loving vibrations. Okay, and we're going to take a big breath in through our nose and breathe out through our mouth. And take another big breath in through our nose. And breathe out through our mouth. And remember to drink a lot of water and do a grounding activity afterwards. And I would love to hear in the text box below how this made you feel and what thoughts and emotions came up.